Hello, we are Group 14, and our project is an automated dip coating machine.
Oh, hi there. We are working with a biotech company called Mentis. As you can see, we're outside their building.
I'm sure you guys are dying to know what we mean about automated dip coating machine, but before that, a quick intro about the company.
Hi everybody, so we're Mentis, so we're the world leader in endovascular simulation, which means that we simulate all of the blood vessels in the body and all the procedures that happen because of that. So we are primarily based in Sweden, but we have 3 offices in the US, and our physical simulation department is headquarters out here in Stony Brook. So there are 2 main divisions of Mentis. So we have our virtual simulators, which does everything through computers and haptic systems. So we have a really long box that you put devices into, and we have different trackers in the box that monitor where we are in the simulation and how it should look, feel as you're deploying a device. So all of that's done through computers and through software. Then the other branch, which is what we do here, is called physical simulation. So what we do is we take all of the blood vessels, we do segmentation. So we take the data from CT scans, x-rays, all of those kinds of different things, and we segment it, and then we put it into molds that we then 3D print and use 2 different manufacturing processes to make into silicone models. So one of the manufacturing processes is an injection molding process, so we just pump silicone in between. The other one is a dip coating process where we add layers of silicone to a mold as we dip. So that's what we worked on this project, was how to automate and make that process more consistent. Right now it's really manual, where we have to do 7 dips every time, and each one can be slightly different depending on who does it. So by automating it, we're hoping for more consistency and effective quality controls.
So without further ado, let's head inside and check out our machine.
Guys, come back. You gotta dip this thing.
Oh God, not again.
We can do better than that.
Sitting behind me in the fume hood is Mentis' latest and greatest addition, our automated dip coating.
Drying process is powered by a strong NEMA 34 stepper motor. Using belt pulley mechanisms and 2 bevel gearboxes, we are able to provide a 2-axis rotation for our molds and therefore enhance drying. After the drying is done, the homing procedure starts. We have mounted a Hall effect sensor on top of our motor and attached magnets on the rotating shaft such that they trigger the sensor and stop the spinning at the correct position. As you can see, the dipping process has now started. It is powered by 2 NEMA 23 stepper motors, which drive 2 lead screw mechanisms. The 2 motors are synchronized to raise the platform which hosts the vats, keeping it level at all times. Additionally, we have attached 4 linear bearings to the stands in order to minimize the vibrations of the mechanism and provide further structural support. The lead screws are held firmly in place by pillow block bearings that are connected to the stands. Once the dipping mechanism reaches the top dipping position, it pauses for about 5 seconds and then starts going down again. Our design also includes a simple user interface that has an LCD screen showing the operating status of our machine, a start-stop button, a clockwise and counterclockwise button that can be used during the drying process. Furthermore, to avoid damage to the circuitry due to spilled silicone, we have implemented a circuit box to our design. The circuit box houses all the motor drivers, power supply, Arduino, breadboard, and wiring. When the dipping is done and the molds are now coated with silicone, the drying process now takes place once again and the whole process is repeated.
This is so much better.